apparently these teeth really do work, but it has to be seen to be believed.
Pitbull. Snapping jaws are the main weapons of this growler. The shell is stainless steel and fiberglass, powered by 2 electric motors. Lighter than its opponent, its bark could be more dangerous than its bite.
Hello, I'm Ivor.
And I'm Phil.
And this is our robot, Pitbull.
Top speed of about 15 miles an hour.
We drive straight into the opposition, we clamp onto them, and then we bite really hard. We've taught it a few tricks. We've taught it how to fetch, and we've taught it how to bite.
Robot ears, stand by. And they've taught Pitbull well. Ivor's hero's Bart Simpson. He looks like him too. And Sumpthing. With Dig and his hair. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Something by far the faster of the machines, and immediately on the attack with a huge pickaxe slamming down there, powered by 4 800-watt starter motors. But back comes Pitbull on the attack. Plenty of bite in the clamp. Sounds like a traffic warden. And in goes Sumpthing onto the flames of torture there. And I think is immobilized right from its first charge. And Sumpthing here is out, I'm sure. On fire, burning. And a hairy end to Dig and his team. Burning up in flames the hopes of the Sumpthing team. And Pitbull stands triumphant. And all he has to do now is avoid the house robots who come in for the kill. Steering away, coming back on Sumpthing again, Pitbull. There's Kill-A-Lot there with the horrible lance. Pitbull about to close those jaws on Sumpthing once and for all. That's Sergeant Bash, top of your picture, coming in. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Pitbull's trying to attack Bash, who grips Sumpthing, tearing and rending machinery, splitting sumps, ravishing wheels, and in comes Kill-A-Lot, twisting and turning. That horrible lance. I think Dig needs to go back to his tunnels from whence he's come with Jonathan Lawton, Chef Germany. He actually wants to go to live in a disused railway carriage in Australia, Dig. Take something with you, because it's not a lot of use for anything else. It's food for thought for Kill-A-Lot. It's a mere bauble. Look at those horrible eyes, evil. Pit, 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 pit. You're going down, Sumpthing. You're going down. And you've gone. Oh. All that work and planning. Sumpthing out. Pitbull the winners. Quite clearly, right from the start.
Well, he looks like a Dalmatian. He fights like a terrier. His name is Pitbull, and he's through to the next round.
Pitbull, then, lived up to its name stupendously.
We wanted a bit more of a running battle, you know, but yeah, so we thought we'd just keep on going.
Well, if you keep going like that, you'll be able to get your teeth into a lot more, I should think.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Because you're through to the next one, so good luck. Moving backwards. Grrr. Go, Pitbull. Is he staying in there?
No.
Good, because he's going to get frazzled if he stays in there. I saw you earlier, as I wandered past your bench, sharpening teeth.
Yes, we hope we can really get our teeth into this one.
But the Technophobic boys want to blunt that cutting edge. And Pitbull rising into the arena darkness. There, Ivor the driver. Robot ears, stand by. Pitbull might be spotty, but his performance hasn't been patchy so far. And Technophobic scratched. But there, Mike and David, ready to do battle. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Ooh, good speedy start by Pitbull. Get up to 10 miles an hour, the dog. And immediately growling and prowling against Technophobic, who let Pitbull off its leash. Look at those teeth. They've got a license for him. Well, slightly more than the 7 and 6 it used to cost for a dog license. £750 to bill, Pitbull. Now, how can we get him to go out for a walk? Oh, that's how. Bit of flame up the rear end. You are going for a walk. Technophobe. Oh, lifting Pitbull up. And if it can roll him over, not to tickle its tum, but to get rid of it. No, he couldn't flick it over. Pitbull comes charging back again. Wants to clamp those jaws on Technophobic. Oh! Dodges dead metal then. No, you don't bite the furniture. You're not a puppy anymore, Pitbull. What are you doing in there? It's not your kennel either. It belongs to dead metal. Eek! Well, feeling hot under the collar, Pitbull. You will be soon. Because in comes Bash, look at this. With the flamethrower pointing the wrong end at the moment. It might be growling, but Pitbull has got the wrong end of its stick here, I think. Ivor trying to drive it away, but I think the jaws are too firmly clamped. Oh, no, they're not. Away. Charges at Technophobic. But Technophobic holds on as Ivor drives back into it now. Look at this, onto the flame pit. This is where Technophobic's engines, and it's a petrol-driven motor, don't forget, could be in problems. And I think you can see the flicker of flame inside. Technophobic, they're in major trouble. Is that robot on fire, or was it just the reflection from the flame pit? Pitbull can certainly smell blood. It is on fire. You can see the flames inside Technophobic there. And Pitbull now really putting the bite on Technophobic. And he who barks last, barks loudest. Oh, and look, the petrol engine's gone! Well, Technophobic looks like some great yellow bun being overcooked in the oven there. And it's ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Technophobic, go home to rust.
Well. Technophobic up in flames. Pitbull is the winner. Let's hear for Pitbull. Come on, lads. For 1 minute, it looked like you'd bitten off more than you could chew when you got your jaws stuck on the railings there.
Absolutely, yeah. We wanted to get our teeth into something, but that wasn't quite what we wanted.
A bit more than we could bite off, really.
You're called Pitbull. Why does it look like a Dalmatian?
Before it had the paint on it, it looked like an armadillo, so we're heading in the right direction.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Pitbull!
A dangerous dog, but you know when I saw you filing the teeth and sharpening them in the pits, suddenly I got really frightened that was your downfall, that I'd seen you do the very thing that was going to clink you onto the bars forever and mean that you were dead.
We got stuck into those railway sleepers, didn't we?
You did.
Couldn't get off them.
I know, and then what? You did something. Did you lower the jaw and then finally work your way out?
Yeah, and
very
we got
cunning.
help from the robot, really, from the housebot.
Very cunning. So, and then from there on in, it all went very well, didn't
All
it?
we've got to do is teach it how to drop.
3, 2, 1. Activate. For a place in the series semi-finals. Pitbull just running around Behemoth early on. Behemoth by far the heavier, nearly 20 kilos heavier than Pitbull. Well, spinning like a mad dog there. Hope Pitbull hasn't had a trip abroad meanwhile and come back with rabies. Flipped over. Please turn over. PTO. You saw it on the bottom there of Pitbull. Rolling back again though. Good speed away from Behemoth. Don't forget, should both robots still be mobile at the end, it'll go to the judges. Look at the jaws trying to clamp down on Behemoth's snowplow front. That's not great control over the flame pit there. Anthony and Michael Pritchard, Kane Aston in the Behemoth team. Took them 4 months to build. Grinding jaws. With a flashing eye of Pitbull as well. Aye, he's got something to get his teeth into there. Turning away. And on the attack again. Gnashing of the jaws. Behemoth into the CPZ. That's good driving by Pitbull. Well, we didn't think he was a sheepdog, but he certainly got Behemoth into the pen of Killalot there. And this is a tremendous performance here by Ivor and Phil in the Pitbull team, because Behemoth went into this very much as the favourite for the heat final. What happened there? Just flipped up and over. It was the spike in the arena floor once. And up and over. It hopped into the spike The spike came up and flipped Behemoth over, trying to use the snowplow to right itself. In real trouble here, Behemoth. If Pitbull can nudge it towards Kill-A-Lot, the dog could be through. There, the spike underneath Pitbull. Wow, that was fantastic, hopping and jumping around. Like a dog with a flea in its ear. Kill-A-Lot now and Dead Metal. Well, they're the cutting blade on the bottom of Behemoth. And I think also Kill-A-Lot's got its lance in through the top of the Behemoth robot. Slicing damage there. You can see the pincer of Kill-A-Lot closer. They're hardly in the groove, Behemoth. Let's find a slot for you somewhere on the arena floor, perhaps, says Dead Metal. Pitbull ramming itself against the arena wall. Well, they're bad, the Pitbull team. They're all over the place. Oh, there's the great flipper! Look at this. Caught on the flipper top, and over he goes, Behemoth. Super stuff. Rolling across the arena floor, straight back towards Dead Metal. They've made a right dog's dinner of this. And Pitbull go into the series semi-final kennels.
From Nottinghamshire, Pitbull.
A nasty gnasher with grinning, gurning, yawning jaws, which can crush with a force of 3/4 of a ton, can be rolled, and isn't the most mobile out of the kennel.
Hello, I'm Ivor,
And I'm Phil.
and this is our robot, Pitbull.
Top speed of about 15 miles an hour.
We drive straight into the opposition, we clamp onto them, and then we bite really hard. We've taught it a few tricks. We've taught it how to fetch, and we've taught it how to bite.
And nibble too. And that's what happened to Sumpthing in the first battle involving Pitbull. Nibbled onto the arena torch. Finished there and then. Next up for Pitbull was Technophobic. Onto the arena flame pit this time. And finally, Behemoth. The crushing jaws got hold, and in the end unlucky to be flipped by the arena spike. Pitbull into the semi-finals. Ivor at the controls. Phil Botting couldn't be here for this. Charlie Binns from the Suicidal Tendencies team is with him, and Philippa met up with him earlier.
This is the semi-finals.
Right.
How do you feel?
Yeah, you feel confident?
Well, you're no longer alone.
No, I've got Charlie from Suicidals.
Oh, hello, Charlie. Isn't that nice of you?
Yeah.
Pitbull's in raring condition.
Yes, he is, ready to bite.
Okay, fantastic.
Robot ears, stand by.
Firestorm, will it be going for a thong after this one? With Graham Bone and Alex Mordew. And Pitbull, the Growler, with Ivor and Charlie Binns from the Suicidal Tendencies team. And Pitbull quickly away. Can get up to 15 miles an hour. Firestorm's still the quicker, and with a sharper turning circle, but look at the sharp teeth of Pitbull grabbing hold of Firestorm, and this could be the first surprise of the semi-finals. Firestorm regarded in the pits as a complete robot, with fine weaponry, good technical ability too. There's Matilda waiting to get into the action. Leaving eyes, but Pitbull being rock and rolled here by the arena spike, and still managing to hold on to Firestorm with those gnashing teeth. Now Firestorm away. Lucky break there. Firestorm on the attack now. Lots of robots in this series with that wedge shape. You can see superficial damage to the side of Firestorm created by Pitbull. PTO. Bees turn over, and can the barrel-shaped Pitbull now roly-poly up and over? How ironic it was. Behemoth was beaten by Pitbull because Behemoth was knocked up and over by an arena spike, and the same fate now has befallen Pitbull. And I'm not too sure whether Ivor can right this machine now. We said all along, always likely to be rolled, and in come the house robots. Irony, irony. Well, here's old Iron Knees, Dead Metal. And in goes the circular saw on Pitbull, slicing in to the cold flanks of the dead doggy. And Kill-A-Lot there as well. And this really now, a warning to any of the other semi-finalists up and coming. The house robots here mean business. Pitbull is finished. It means Firestorm survived this round. Onto the flame pit, Pitbull. Hot dog. Onions, ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard. Kill a lot once and all. Poor old Pitbull. PTO. Are you sure? Look at this for the tenacity of a Pitbull. It's beaten and still wants a little nip in the tail of Kill a Lot. Well done. That's splendid stuff. Back again. Well done, Ivor.
Well, in the dog-eat-dog world of Robot Wars, Pitbull made a real dog's dinner of that. Firestorm goes through.
Naughty boy, or was it just him being disobedient at the end?
No, that was intentional. What they did was they shouted cease, and then Sir Kill-a-Lot hung us over the flame pit for about another 30 seconds. So I said, fair's fair. If he can attack me after the whistle, I can attack him after the whistle.
You had a little go, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You were like a little terrier,
We've
weren't you?
broken his hydraulic arm, so we're happy about that.